Hey, Sarah, one of the things that I just wanted to remind our listeners of is that as much as we recognize that so much of we talk about is about gun violence, and particularly gun violence here in the United States, we are focusing our podcast on things that are in addition to the challenges with regard to guns, gun safety, gun violence, gun laws. We don't mean to ignore those, but a lot of times I have found, because I do this for a living, that if we only talk about gun safety, gun laws, gun violence with regard to what types of guns and guns, we never talk about anything else. So I think it's really important. And I really wanted to do this podcast with you so that we could talk about the other things that are not necessarily legislative, but are the things that you can do as an individual, you can do to help save yourself, to protect your children, that you can do to even influence your own legislators. And so I wanted to make sure that our listeners understand that we recognize that overlying all of this is the firearms as part of the equation.
I love that. I think it's such an important conversation to have too and acknowledge because, looking from the outside in into the US, we've got a different lens on. And I love the way that over the time that we've done these 4 seasons, you've taken me on this journey of understanding that you're working to do what you can in the structure that you're currently within and that you still can have positive influence in that.
Yeah, tons. And I think,
Mm.
laws are made by legislators, and everybody has their own idea about what the law should be in their town or their city. And that's great. And people should advocate for those legal changes. But there's so much you can do in addition to that. And a law is not going to take away the violence that we have and we face every day. And here in the United States and around the world, violence is perpetrated by individuals. And the more we know about how to stop that violence, the more capable we are to try to make us live in a safer world.